Hey guys, I'm Mitch.
I'm Austin.
And this is Super Platinum Achievement, and today we are going to talk about the cornucopia of video game movies.
Coming to the silver screen, or are they?
We don't know what's coming to the silver screen anymore. They're coming to a screen near you,
True.
and that could be 5 feet in front of you. But we're going to talk about it in just a second. Alright guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down here below. It helps us out a ton. We really appreciate it. Also, because we appreciate you, we like to give away free stuff. So check out our giveaway playlist. See if we're doing a giveaway right now. You don't want to miss out on some free things or a gift card or whatever.
Yeah. Be sure to check out our social medias. Follow us on those. We give updates about things there. Also, the giveaway information is over there as well to get you multiple entries in giveaways. What? So follow those, and we also do post like fun stuff too. So
yeah,
it's not just for us. Come on. It kind of is. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was just announced that it will be adapted into a movie, which got us thinking about all of the other video game movies that have been announced and what their state is. So obviously Ghost of Tsushima movie would be probably pretty far off. My guess is probably end of 2022, if not 2023.
I'd say end of 2023 at the soonest.
Yeah, the video game movies can either be pretty good or just the worst things ever. And
usually, as we saw in the earlier 2000s,
the worst
they're pretty bad.
Yeah, and even the start of this year with Monster Hunter, pretty bad.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can, video game movies can actually get better. I know they've been kind of cheesy and stuff, so maybe the CGI and stuff.
But they can be good.
Yeah.
As Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog proved,
yes,
we can get good ones.
You can. There's more out there, but So we kind of wanted to look at all the movies that have at least been confirmed that are coming, and obviously Ghost of Tsushima is the first one. We don't have much information on that.
But obviously we all know it, that it's, it is done, is Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
That comes out in less than a month now.
So we are excited about that. We're going to be sure to go watch that movie.
And we're going to try to give you a review if you don't want to go see it on day one. We are, and we're going to try and give you a review within the first day.
Yeah, hopefully. That's our best. That's our most optimistic guess. Yeah. But I'm pretty pumped for that movie because I know they kind of did announce that each character is going to be pretty unique to themselves as they are in the video games. You're going to try to stay really true. I'm really glad that they're really focusing on the characters. That's what makes Mortal Kombat. It's the characters.
Absolutely.
And the fighting. So they're making the fighting unique with the unique characters and
the fatalities.
Yeah,
that's all it matters.
And from what I've seen from the trailers, is this movie is going to be pretty good. Anyone making a video game movie, Mila Jovovich, we love you, but just stay away from them.
Stay away from video game movies.
You've ruined enough of them. But that leads into the next movie is actually going to be Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of...
Speaking of Mila.
Yeah, speaking of Mila. They are not using Mila Jovovich for Resident Evil. September 3rd is when the movie comes out. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. And it's actually going to cover the first 2 games. So the Spencer Mansion, which is, all the stars characters, Chris and Wesker and... I can't remember, not Claire. And then it's also going to cover Resident Evil 2, the game, which also has the same characters and introduces Leon. The rumor is it's going to have all the same actors that actually did the reboot of Resident Evil 2 in playing the characters themselves, which is pretty cool. I think I'm all for that. So.
Everybody loves Leon. So.
Yeah, and from what we've heard is that the movie, it's produced by the guy who's done The Conjuring, so I know it's like he knows horror, and they are trying to go for a more horror than action for this movie. And
because that's what the games were.
Yeah, the rumor on the set is the Spencer Mansion is very creepy and going to be, it's a little scary.
I was just a little bit disappointed that Owen Wilson wasn't cast as Leon.
Wow.
Oh, that zombie over there. Wow.
So that actually comes out September 3rd of this year. So that's pretty soon. That's about 5 months away from now. So we're pretty excited about that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and that's actually coinciding with more Resident Evil stuff we will talk about later in probably another video. Going down the list, the next movie that we are pretty, been talking about, Uncharted.
Yeah, that's another one that's obviously confirmed. It's happening. We've seen set photos.
Tom Holland has actually talked about it.
Has talked about it, and he's leaked things. That's what he does. But that one I'm still skeptical about because Uncharted is a game series that is very dear to my heart. And when Tom Holland was cast, I was a little bit like, I'm not sure about it. Tom Holland is an amazing actor, and I love everything that he's done. So I don't want to have the expectation that it's going to be bad. I think that he has the potential to be awesome as a younger Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
where
point.
they're going. It's the younger Nathan Drake. And
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark is good old Sully.
Yeah.
He has a mustache, though.
Don't ask. Don't f***ing ask.
But the thing is that I heard this is from a Spider-Man on the newest Spider-Man set. Is the director cut at one scene and says, "Stop, Tom, what you're doing. You're acting too much like a man. You need to act like a boy. Stop being Nathan Drake." Literally, what he yells at him is like, "You have too much swagger. You need to be Peter Parker, not Nathan Drake." So it's just kind of funny that makes me believe that Tom really did step into that character as Nathan Drake, because who wouldn't want to be Nathan Drake?
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth.
And that comes out February 11th, 2022. That's the date it has now. This Uncharted movie has had a long road, but we probably going to get to see it pretty soon. Yeah.
And then another one that's obviously they had faith in when the first one came out, because at the end of the movie they teased it, and now it's officially been announced, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which we know is going to include Tails, because at the end of spoilers, sorry, at the end of the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie we see Tails looking for Sonic, and obviously Jim Carrey is going to return as the Dr. Eggman we all know and love in the video games, because now he's got his hunchback and his messed up mustache, and that's gonna be a blast. I loved the first movie.
Oh, I thought it was great.
Adored it.
They should have given the game of the year Oscar for best picture, because it's the only thing that came out in 2021.
Right, 2020. I'm excited for that.
You cowards,
that's
give it to
also official.
Sonic.
And then speaking of animated ones, there's another one that's coming out that's been announced. I don't know how they're gonna do this or how it's gonna be too great. But we'll see, and that's Minecraft.
Yeah.
The best-selling game of all time.
Is probably going to be one of the worst movies of all time.
But obviously they're going to try to milk it as much as they can. So they're like, movie time! And we'll see. I don't see how that's going to be much of a movie. I mean, obviously you got Minecraft story mode, but...
The dungeons and stuff. There's a lot in the Minecraft stuff they could try to do, but it's like, is it just going to have Steve wake up and just start punching trees right away? Like, how...
Through his
Is there
door.
no dialogue in the entire movie? Like, how is this really going to work?
The first part, he's accidentally going to destroy the door instead of opening it, which happens all the time in that stupid game.
Oh, no!
No!
Got to build a new one. So, and it actually has a date of March 4th, 2022. So...
That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's
a
year away. And then rounding out this side of the list for us is Borderlands. So a lot of steam is behind Borderlands. Eli Roth is the director. So I'm pretty excited for him to do this. We got a good cast building up so far. We got, Jack Black as Claptrap.
Yeah.
We got Kevin Hart as Roland. We got Kate Blanchett as Lilith, for crying out loud. Like, what a cast for a video game movie that is hopefully pushes...
It's just a winning cast right there.
Yeah.
You don't have to... You put Kevin Hart in it, it's going to make
and Jack Black. This is like Jumanji 3 already.
Yeah.
It's like, for crying out loud. So I'm pretty excited. I love Borderlands, and there's so much they can do with the movie here. And I know they've already confirmed it's got the R rating, so it's going to have a lot of fun with the violence, because that's what those games do. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully we get more information on that. We don't really have much on that movie, but that's going to...
Besides casting.
Probably be a while for that.
But that one, since they had cast and everything, they're ready to start filming soon.
Yeah.
That one has the possibility of end of 2022, I think.
So
but we'll see.
These next few movies have been announced and are just kind of in movie purgatory.
Yeah,
so starting off the list, the sequel to Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
2019's Tomb Raider didn't do great.
It got greenlit right away to do a sequel, because they're like, yeah, this is going to do awesome. But then it came out and...
It was mediocre. Yeah, and
I didn't like it at all.
It was just okay. I mean, we both weren't a huge fan of Alicia Vikander playing Lara, which, she's a great actress. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing her at all. I just don't think she was the right fit for Lara Croft. Hopefully, we'll see something out of that, or they'll just wait long enough and just reboot it again.
And then another one that was announced, same thing, greenlit pretty much too soon, that I do not think is going to happen, especially with the Netflix series coming out. That's the sequel to Michael Fassbender's Assassin's Creed. Now, while it wasn't an absolutely horrible movie, it didn't really embody what is Assassin's Creed. And it was just kind of I don't know, and I think that movie, if you watch it, really shows how much better it would be as a show. As a show, they can, jump in the Animus and go to these different time periods each episode if they want to. Whereas a movie, they're trying to put too much into one movie. And
that's always been the problem with video game movies is there's so much stuff in video games they try to condense it to 2.5 hours.
Yeah, because video games, you got usually 20 hours worth of stuff into 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's tough. So those first two are greenlit. We just haven't heard anything about it. Then the next ones on the list here are just, we've heard they've been announced, but like, where are they? So Division. The Division was announced as a movie shortly after the first game came out. So that was back in 2016. Jake Gyllenhaal is apparently a huge fan of the game and actually wants to do the movie. And Jessica Chastain is on board for the movie as well, but nothing really outside of that has really come out about the movie.
Just talk. There's probably a couple scripts floating around there.
Yeah, I think The Division could be a good movie. I mean, it's based on a Tom Clancy script or whatever. So I mean, there's source material or whatever. I don't know. I think it could be a good movie if done well.
I think it would be a better TV show because there's so much that can be done in that world that I think they could stretch it out to, if not a TV show, like a 8-9 episode miniseries, something like that. And that seems to be the way that Hollywood is going, is more TV shows than movies. But obviously we want movies to stay alive, and we'll see. It could be a trilogy kind of thing.
Yeah,
but I think that one has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Another one that has a lot of potential, but also has the potential to be awful, is Gears of War. They talked about this way back, I think it was 2016, where Dave Bautista was actually rumored to star as Marcus Phoenix, and he even admitted that he was in talks about it and was like he wanted to do it. But it never happened. They never went anywhere with it. Obviously, he ended up being in Gears of War 5 as a character, so there's a little bit there. There's nothing more than that right now. But those are very story-rich, and I think they have a lot of potential to be great.
Yeah. Next on the list is actually, we kind of got a little tease of it, is Mass Effect. So they kind of did announce a Mass Effect movie back in like 2010. It's been a long time. And BioWare's kind of gone through some ups and downs, mostly downs lately. Recently, Henry Cavill actually posted, it was a picture of him getting ready as Geralt for the next season of Witcher, holding a script or something that says working on a secret project. And the internet sleuths out there were able to at least figure out what one word on the script was, which led people to, to the fact that it's Mass Effect. So is Henry Cavill going to be Commander Shepard in a Mass Effect movie or TV series? We don't know. So we got two more movies to go through real quick. I'm going to talk about this one first, is Metal Gear Solid. I don't know where we are on that. It has a director, but we haven't really gotten anything past that. So I think he's trying to figure out how he wants to do it. He wants to keep it very
delicate with it.
Yes, he wants to keep it very Kojima-like, which it needs to be. If it isn't, it's just a generic, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like Die Hard style movie or something.
Right.
Just the action hero sneaks
action
in there and saves the day. It's got to be.
Might as well cast Bruce Willis.
Yeah. As Solid Snake.
As Solid Snake.
Yeah, don't want that. So I think that one could be delicate, but I think if done correctly, will be really good.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
And then the last one, which, I don't know, another one that they're just going to milk until they can't anymore, that's Call of Duty.
Yes.
But at the same time, I mean, you look at any military movie out there, that's Call of Duty already.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Call of Duty,
unless they do these more advanced warfare, infinite warfare style of movie, like bring that
get too cheesy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another one that's just going to be your, medium budget movie. Throw it out there, see what kind of.
I mean, it's like Call of Duty's done all of it in their games. What can they really bring to a movie?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, obviously they're going to try it at some point.
Yes.
It's not a matter of if, it's when. It's going to happen. But tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Did we miss anything that we didn't talk about here that you're excited for?
Yeah, is there a video game movie out there that you really want to see? Like, if it's already been announced or if you want it to be made? Let us know in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you excited for these movies? Do you not want to see video game movies? Do you want to keep them on video games?
Keep them to the controller and not on the in the seat kind of thing. But we'll see. Let us know what you think of this video by giving us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Check out the giveaway playlist. Also our social medias. Nice.
I don't know.
Great. Great to see you on there. And we hope to always see you on.
Super Platinum Achievement.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.